How's it going, everyone? I'm Buddy Candela, and welcome to the highly anticipated, requested, and procrastinated video that I've been working on. Today we're going to be talking about sick trends. Oh, hold on, my manager's calling me. 1 second. Hello? Yes, look, I know it's been over a year since I said I was going to do this. I've been a very busy guy. You don't know what it's like moving to a new town, planning for a wedding, working a new job, trying to do all this. I have barely made any videos. What? Are you serious? No brand new jokes? But come on, I had a whole bit planned. Alright, fine. Just a straightforward review. Fine. Managers. Sorry about that, guys, but without further ado, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you know when I post new videos, even though they are very sporadic. And if you give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you all for your patience, and let's take a look at Sick Transit Gloria. Sick Transit Gloria is a 2017 post-apocalyptic drama directed by Jonathan Kleist. This is the second feature film that he has directed, the first being The Tale of the Sparrow, which was a comedy superhero film, so it's pretty safe to say that this is a bit of a departure from what he's done in the past. Our story takes place in a bleak future, completely populated by children and young adults. We focus in on one compound where there's a power struggle between the 20-somethings who are in control. They're faced with a pretty serious dilemma where their food and other resources are running scarce, and there isn't enough of everything to split between the compound, which is completely overpopulated with young children. The group is faced with the choice of dealing with the deplenishing resources or take matters into their own hands and slaughter the lawn full of children and keep the remaining food and resources for themselves. The leader of the compound, Jonas, is strongly against this, and after befriending a young girl, tries to seek redemption. On the opposing side, we have Mason, who's our main antagonist. He's super manipulative, not only to his peers, but also to opposing gangs, the children, all in an attempt to maintain his own leadership status and overthrow Jonas. It's kind of a weird comparison, but he kind of reminds me of Scar from The Lion King. He's banished from his peers because he can't be trusted, he lives on the outskirts, he uses his smarts to control those around him, and he ultimately wants to be on top of the totem pole by any means necessary. The film also begs the question that if you were in this situation, what would you do? Would you be on the side of Jonas or of Mason? The film not only questions morality, but depending on your own interpretation of it, politics, Christianity, and tons of other deep issues. The strongest component of Sick Transit Gloria by far is the brilliant writing and how it is brought to life by incredible performances. Jesse DeFranco is unsurprisingly great as Jonas. He's great in everything he's in. Hell at Heathridge, Ristretto, Goodbye Ohio, Second Time Around. Hell, he was even great at On Set with Sprinkles.
I'm so sorry, Sprinkles. Oh my god.
Would I work with Sprinkles again? In a heartbeat.
Here we see another delve into Jesse's deeply dramatic side. Not only do we get a powerhouse performance with him, but we are also getting one with our main antagonist. Mason is portrayed by Connor Brennan, and whenever he's on screen, he completely steals the show. When Mason is speaking, your eyes and ears are focused directly on him. He's not only imposing with his words, but his size and power over everyone gives him an aspect of dominance. Another great performance is by Annalise Klein, who plays our young girl Alice. I can tell you firsthand that getting good child actors is tough, and she is absolutely perfect in this role. All of the child actors actually can hold their own, which is rare, but especially Alice, who is the main catalyst for Jonas's path of redemption. All of the supporting cast and side characters do great in their roles as well. Although much detail isn't given to every single character, we can feel that everyone has experienced intense trauma and it is portrayed very well. My favorite scenes are whenever the actors have time to shine. I love all of Mason's monologues when he's talking to Jonas, but I think my favorite scene is actually a 7-minute one take of Jonas and Alice. Here's just another example of how the writing really shines through. Jonas is introducing Alice to Dr. Seuss, who in this grim future she has never heard of before. He explains the story of green eggs and ham and how the main character refuses to eat them the entire book, but it keeps getting forced upon him, and eventually he gives in and finds out he actually likes the green eggs and ham. Alice, questioning the message of the story, says that if he didn't want to eat the green eggs and ham, he shouldn't be forced to. I never thought of it from that perspective, and chances are at first glance, you probably never did either. This is one of the instances where the film will have you asking questions about what is right and what is wrong. This is not only an intensely performed scene, but it really enhances how great the writing and direction truly are. On top of playing Jonas, Jesse DeFranco also wrote the screenplay. Jesse's screenwriting ability is just as extraordinary as his acting. Being such a great actor in everything he's in, it only makes sense that he really has a gift when creating dialogue. Not just for himself, but for all the characters. I've actually had the pleasure of reading some of Jesse's scripts, and I can tell you firsthand what a master he is with creating complex conversations for equally as complicated characters. Jonathan Kleist's direction is also also great. I've already mentioned the one-take scene about Dr. Seuss, but there are also some other great one-take action sequences that deserve mention. Also, I believe it was a great stylistic choice for him to choose to shoot this film using only natural lighting. It gives the film a sense of realism in which it wouldn't have looked if it was more staged. You'd be very aware of the fact that you're watching a movie. I like how dirty the film can look at parts, and it has sort of a documentary quality. As I've said, it never feels like you're watching a movie, it looks like you're actually watching these events unfold. It also feels weird to mention this in a review, but if you watched low-budget indies before, you'll know what I mean. The sound is really clear, and you can really tell they went an extra mile to make sure everything was audible. If the visuals in a film are bad, people tend to be forgiving, but if the audio is bad, it can completely take you out of it and ruin the experience. I'm happy to say that the audio here, for the most part, is pretty crystal clear. I'm not sure exactly how much was recorded on set and how much they had to do in post, but I know how big of a challenge getting good audio can be at times, so it's really commendable that they went the extra mile to make sure you could hear everything. It can't be said for all low-budget films, trust me. The music itself also deserves mentioning. A lot of indie films use all this generic stock music that's like super corny, but here the music is really well done and fits the scenes that it's in perfectly, and it's even so good that they put it on Spotify so you can listen to it for yourself. Overall, I thought Sic Transit Gloria was an ambitious and well-made film by some great up-and-coming filmmakers. The film is available for streaming now on Amazon and hopefully will find its way to DVD and Blu-ray very soon. I wish the best of luck to everyone involved with this film on their next project, and I hope that all of you out there watching this will check out Sic Transit Gloria very soon. Well, that is about all I have to say about Sic Transit Gloria, you guys. I really enjoyed it. I've seen it 3 times over the past year, which is a lot for me. I usually only watch movies once. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, share this with a friend, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff, and let me know what movie I should review next. If you have an independent film that you would like me to review, please send it my way. I'd be happy to do so. Hopefully a little bit quicker than I did this one. I'm very sorry it took me so long, but now I'm at a point in my life where I'm making videos on a more consistent basis. Unlike last year where I barely made any videos at all. So hopefully now I can kind of keep up with things. That is about all for this time, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching this. Take care.